Thank you very much for listening. And of course, please subscribe my Saint Christopher channel 2022. And it is very timely that this live stream video for last minute 8:20 at this moment, January 25, 2022, Tuesday. This video entitles How Does Pandemic Affect Entrepreneurship? How does COVID-19 really affect the situation in our economy? That is also related to the topic. Now, when we speak about entrepreneurship, whether it is a small, medium enterprise in a large scheme, or those entrepreneurship that are really engaged in a large segment. For example, those that are already with big names, those that are already 40 years ago, or sometimes half century already. Now, in speaking of entrepreneurship, this is engagement with customers, with your clients, manufacturers, producers of a certain product. But I'm talking about here the general situation when COVID-19, experience people engage in business. Business, especially those that are in a small or small medium enterprises. Restaurant, for example, sari-sari store, for example. Now, how does pandemic really affect? For example, last March 2021, this was the first lockdown experienced by the Philippines, by the Filipinos, I mean. Especially the situation wherein there is no customers or clients to be exact. So how do you balance your income and outcome? When you say income, those that are already, engaged with money generating with that kind of business. How about outcome? Those money that is what used to pay for your debts, assets, liabilities, and so on. So this is very important, by the way, because it gives you a opportunity to compare those that you know that have a large enterprise. For example, a big supermarket suddenly closed, or because of pandemic, there was a 3-month closure of this big supermarket. And then after 4 to 5 months, there is a gradual opening or returning of this supermarket. And then you will notice that the prices are getting high and higher, high and high. For example, one t-shirt before the pandemic came, it was only 575, for example. But after a year and a half, it became 895. So there is a difference of 575, from 575 to 895. Or let us say 600 before, 900 already at this present. So there is a difference of 300 pesos. So if you get the differences from the particular item, each month increase the particular item, where in fact the original item was stuck during the surge of the pandemic. That is how the Filipino culture, the moment they do not have income and suddenly there is a opportunity to open or to sell or to make, you know, to make transaction, for example, they will increase, let's say, 200% aside from other fees or pay. You have to, you know, uh, take advantage, for example. Now, for example, another example, in selling goods, right, you place tag price, for example. These are all the results of pandemic situation. After sometimes you go to cashier, you buy something 3 months ago, 4 months ago after the surge of pandemic. After some time, for example, you will notice that the price is no longer available in the cash machine. Is that correct? According to manager. And that is not already the price that was placed in that item. And as I said, really? That is not the price already? And this is a very new product? And they will say, it's not yet updated. Is that correct reason? DTI will not accept that unless the customer will file a case and there will be a dispute for that matter. But how will you help those customers that are already used to buy something that are not, eligible for double checking? What does it mean? There are people buying something that are not curious for checking the price, checking the expiration date of a certain items. But I'm very sure that retailers, manufacturers, sellers also, or you know, commit some magic, some underground, under the table transaction. What does it mean? They can change anytime the price, even without registering to their machine. Or they register to the machine, but they can easily, dispatch a certain number, a certain price for the particular item. Be careful because nowadays, or presently, I noticed that every time you buy, they will give you, for example, plastic or paper bag, for example, and a certain amount in your receipt. Look at your cert against your receipt. Look at there is amount 50 centavos each item. And if you ask, they will tell you that there is a payment for plastic for paper bag already. And if you buy eco bag or bag, they will let you pay that bag, that plastic. So you better bring your own bag, bring your own paper bag, for example. So those are the results of pandemic nowadays, especially in the business sector, entrepreneurship, in selling. How about those poor customers? They cannot complain, they cannot buy something because they do not have money. But if they will buy, what happens? So that's all. The pandemic is very powerful, but there is always God's grace. You increase your faith so that God will heal us one. Okay? Our goal now is to heal us one. Thank you very much. And please subscribe my YouTube channel, Chris Saint Christopher Channel 2022. Please subscribe, like, and share Saint Christopher Channel 2022. Thank you for listening, and we will see you next meeting. Bye. Thank you.